Let's meet the starting lineup for the visit.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Going inside, over Bridges. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Pass to Lowry. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And the officials call the over-the-back. A little too aggressive there.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul against Lowry. Back to Crowder. 5 on the clock. Paul finds Crowder. 17-foot shot on the way and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat on offense. It's a three-point game. Back to Tucker. Three-pointer. The shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he had shoes all over his house.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Bridges passes to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Inside. Oladipo outside. Back to Adebayo. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lowry outside. Just 5 on the clock. And Oladipo with the basket on the assist by Lowry.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Here he goes. And Booker puts up a deep three. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Butler. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
It's Booker on the wing. Paul against Lowry. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Paul drives in.
And you just sit down in the stance and refuse to be moved on the defensive end. Kyle Lowry forces the miss.
The shot by Butler. No good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Lowry. Into the lane. Crowder. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Now here's Oladipo. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker to the middle. Here's Ayton. Crowder outside. Outside Booker, 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from the high post, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Oladipo on the take.
Boy, that's an example of really quick feet by Victor Oladipo. He's just so good at getting into the lane to pick up these fouls.
First free throw is good. And Oladipo drops them both. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. Booker with a screen on Lowry. Paul finds Bridges. Butler with a steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Tucker. There's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Booker. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. To the inside. And here's Oladipo. Outside Tucker. Adebayo, a screen on Crowder.
What you like about Jay Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense.
So the first quarter ends. Tie game and a low-scoring game so far. And quarter number 2 will get...
It's a real-life momentum.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough. As they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Out to the right wing. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot from behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Paul's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul against Lowry. Here's Tucker. Now Adebayo. Here's Butler. No good off the glass.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Booker for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Oladipo on the take. Misses from short range. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the wing on the left. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Paul against Lowry. Lets it fly. No good. A bit long that time. Miami trailing. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Again, the Heat misses. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Booker. Up top Bridges. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. His first shot attempt. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Tucker. Oladipo with the ball. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's Hero on the assist from Robinson.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul against Robinson. Out to Bridges. Booker for three. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Booker against Hero. Takes it inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Bridges outside. Booker against Hero. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Morris against Crowder. Here's Booker. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Hero. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Now here's Crowder. Lets it go from deep. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Hero. For three, Robinson. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close.
The previous play is under review.
Halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. And the first half comes. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Wayne Dedman is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Suns need to get off a shot. Second chance shot. A shot by Johnson, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Hero, no good. The Suns leading. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Hero. He has 6. Pass to Robinson. For the lead. On target from range. Robinson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Shaman. Back to Payne. Pass to Nader. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Hero. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
It's Nader on the wing. Back to Payne. With the drive. McGee passes to Payne. Robinson with the block.
Phoenix foul. Abdul Nader.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Hero. The D's right on him. 4-3. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Johnson. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Johnson. There's the drive. Back to Shamet. Trying to get back on track. Here's McGee. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Pass to Robinson. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Over Payne. Here's Dedmon. McGee with a steal. It's Shamet on the wing. Down low.
Miami foul. Max Struz. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:25 left in the third. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Knocks down the triple. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Blocking foul called on.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
5 to shoot. For 3, Robinson. It's rebounded by Nader. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Morris outside. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Third team foul.
And Miami has possession. Here's Robinson. Banked it in off the glass. Robinson's got 11.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They're up by 4.
Fans, welcome. your Miami Heat dancers.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Lowry. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Here's Butler for 3. Lowry. And they'll get another chance.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges against Butler. Bridges down low. Shot clock at 5. Paul passes to Crowder. Over Tucker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Stolen by Lowry. And here we go. The Heat fast break. For 3, Oladipo. And here's Butler outside. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Lowry. Paul passes to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Oladipo for 3. Offensive rebound. Tucker. Paul against Lowry. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bridges to tie it up.
And this is what Jimmy Butler's known for, right? Tough, hard-nosed defender. Alter shots with your quickness and length. JB.
Oladipo on the wing. Miami, no good that time either.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Ayton with a screen. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break Miami.
2 minutes.
Lowry outside. Adebayo passes to Lowry. To the wing, right side. Second chance effort. Out to Oladipo. Here's Tucker. And again, the Heat missing. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Booker can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Stolen by Bridges. Oladipo against Booker. Pass to Paul. He takes it in. And here's Ayton. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the middle. And And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Ball passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Team foul.
Hero against Booker. Hero, the pass to Adebayo.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Ayton in the high post. Back to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly. And DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
6 to shoot. Out to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry outside. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.
2K Sports presents Thursday night at the end. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Butler in at the 3. Good work there as it goes.
Such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Conley scanning the floor. There's the pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Now Lowry connects on the 17-footer. Lowry's got his second bucket tonight.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Hero. Lowry against Conley. And it's Lowry penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. Lowry's got his third basket of the night right there.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Lowry finds Butler. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know what? This is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
Miami shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. He'd have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Butler in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside Butler. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Bogdanovich looking around. Knocked away. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. The Heat leading by 6. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Hero. Puts up a 3. Adebayo down low. Gobert on him. Here's Tucker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell outside. From deep. No good on that one. And Miami the other way now.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gobert against Lowry. And he lays it straight in. Lowry's got 8.
Muscling through contact, one of Lowry's specialties. Very strong upper body.
Knocked Loose and stolen by Butler. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And it's Butler with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Mitchell. Driving inside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
26 seconds left to play here in the first. Hero passes to Lowry. Gobert with the block, and he recovers it. Lowry's shot is good. He's got 10.
I just love the show of aggression from Lowry. The toughness he plays with on the offensive boards is outstanding.
Conley with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down with your chest.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the court for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. Miami leading by 9. Here's Butler. He's got 5. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Hero on the wing. To the right side. Stolen by Mitchell. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Driving in. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Conley against Lowry. For 3, Mitchell, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Lowry passes to Butler. No good, shot missing. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Lowry against Conley. Going inside. And the shot goes in. Now just a 3-point Heat lead.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Passes it to Hero. Here's Tucker. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Mitchell wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Stolen by O'Neal. Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the drive.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Mitchell outside. .122 left now here in the second. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Left side Lowry. Ring shot on the way. Gobert pulls it in.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
The drive by Mitchell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. Clock at 6. Conley with the 3. Another miss by Utah.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Hero. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This guy is a gamer. Tyler Hero, I love how he powers through.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz trail by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Hero.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Morris with a screen on Hughes. Here's Oladipo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Gay with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
21.
Thank you, David, and we'll be
26.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hughes in at the 2. So they foul intentionally. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Oladipo outside. Outside for Robinson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Clarkson outside. At the top of the key, Gay. For the lead. And Utah, another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Oladipo taking his time here. Now the pass to Morris. Outside Robinson. He takes it in, and Robinson throws it down hard.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Clarkson outside. kicks it to Ingles. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Clarkson against Oladipo. Clarkson passes to Ingles. He kicks it to Whiteside. Gay sets the pick for Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Gay with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Clarkson for 3. And no good that time. And Miami the other way now. And he grew up playing Australian rules football. And Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one. But they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Utah has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Clarkson against Oladipo. Stolen by Robinson. Morris looking over the floor. Strus passes to Dedmon. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good. Gay's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Robinson with a tie. Good on the triple. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some passing skills in the body of a 2.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Clarkson outside. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Morris.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Oladipo against Ingles. Dedmon a screen. Robinson for 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Utah has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Clarkson dishes to Gay. Pass to Whiteside. To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Heat ball. Substitution for the Jazz.
Outside Robinson. Oh, no good on the dunk.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort.
Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back right after this.
Come on, fans. It's the fourth quarter.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And Miami shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. On the floor for Miami. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Utah has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Butler kicks to Lowry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So it's the Jazz now. Outside Conley. Mitchell looking it over. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. And here are the Heat. Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Miami ball.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Hero on the wing. Dishes it to Butler. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
And here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Gobert with the block. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. 3-pointer. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Gobert with it. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Conley with the 3.
I love Kyle Lowry's commitment at the defensive end of the floor. He's a hard-nosed player.
Butler finds Hero. Misses the 3. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Lowry. Now Tucker launches it. Beyond the arc. And that one is hammered home.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the triple. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Tucker. Outside for Lowry. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. Driving the lane. The pass to Adebayo. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Hero. Mitchell outside. Hangs. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 3. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. As they challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Gobert with the pass to Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Mike Conley is very crafty. He can bait a defender into getting a little too physical with him.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Tucker. Down low. Adebayo. Yes!
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing and his shot.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
That's his third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Conley against Lowry. Adebayo with this screen on Conley. It's money from deep.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 4. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first. That puts them up by 5.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
That's a 2 from Butler. Missed. And so it's Utah with the win. Probably. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
that these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
On offense, here's Utah. Now Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Mitchell against Booker. There's the drive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Good D by Bogdanovic.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. The 3 from Mitchell. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul. Booker finds Paul. And the Suns miss again. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Conley goes in. An easy 2 on the layup.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Outside Paul. Crowder against Bogdanovic. Bridges down low. That shot off the mark. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
He was all alone on that one. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Ayton. To win the run. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. From deep three-point range. The Suns clear it. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Paul into the lane. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Paul passes to Crowder. A minute 9 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Booker. Now Ayton. And Gobert with a block. Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Beyond the arc. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The three from Mitchell. The putback. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bridges on the attack. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Bridges against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The three. The Jazz with another miss. Paul for three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Just a big-time effort for Donovan.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And he's always been a coach on the floor.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And that one's good.
It's like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Pass to Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Bridges passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. On the take. And Booker with the jam.
How about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. 12 points for him from the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Booker. It's a 5-point game. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, you know, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
There's 1:54 left in the half. Paul passes to Johnson. Pass to Booker. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning global one block a moment ago.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Now here's Johnson. Off target with the three. Clarkson against Paul. Here's Ingles. And the call over the back.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Some changes for Phoenix. Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Clarkson outside. Driving in. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Payne. 58 seconds left in the second period. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Johnson. Stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clarkson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Nader. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From deep, Johnson. Can't hit that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out in front, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Cameron Johnson out there with Abdel Nader. Then there's JaVale McGee, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Just 3 to shoot. Goes back up. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here's Payne outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player, you have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs to touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Pass to Nader. Back to Shamet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
And he's good on the second. Here's Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Takes the three. And it's Clarkson missing.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Clarkson outside. Driving inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Pass to Nader. Here's Shamet. Payne drives. And Whiteside with a block.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be a second foul of the game. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Up top, Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah leading. Here's the break. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ingles. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Hughes. Offline with a three. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Crowder goes in. Pass to Shamet. Lets the three fly. Nails it from 3. Shamet's got 6.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Clarkson outside, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Shamet. 1 minute left in the third. Corner shot. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ingles from outside. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to McGee. Crafty move. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The first one falls. Hall, he's checked in for Payne. A different look for Utah. And both free throws good for McGee. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Jazz lead by 3.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Paul against Conley. This for the tie! And Chris Paul with the 3. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the...
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Jazz 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, small forward.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. And here's Ayton. And here's Booker.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul. And that one's long. And for Utah, they're shooting about 41%. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Conley. Wide open. The Suns clear it. Hayden's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Paul passes to Booker. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
It's Booker on the wing. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Bridges, right side. Ball against Conley. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Outside Paul. Driving inside. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Crowder outside. Ball passes to Aiden. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Conley passes to Mitchell. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Crowder with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. They get it again. The kick out to Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. It's good. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Defended by Bogdanovich. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
For Utah, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Pass to Mitchell. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Back to Booker. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Now here's Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Crowder goes in. Pass to Ayton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Suns ball.
Here's Booker. Misses there. So we see the Jazz get the win here.
The end of the game.
They played the villain tonight. And
contract in Miami Heat franchise history. He said...
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. So here's Miami's starting group. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Fires the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
He hits the second from the line. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now, here's Adebayo. Butler passes to Hero. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Adebayo passes to Hero. The kick outside to Butler. On the money from 12 feet away.
Well, this guy's such a throwback player. Jimmy Butler working the mid-range.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Booker finds Paul. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Over in the corner, Hero. Passes it to Adebayo. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Count it, good. Hero's got 5.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
All against Lowry. Ayton kicks to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Now, here's Lowry. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Adebayo drives in. Shot clock at 6. Hero makes it off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now here is Lowry. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Paul driving to the basket. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
Paul outside. Inside. And Phoenix turns it over again. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Ayton, the pass to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Paul outside. Lock at 6. Sweet move. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
And so it's the Miami.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Lowry. Bridges with the steal. Booker right side. In the corner, it's Bridges. Outside, Crowder. Pass to Paul. Ayton in the high post. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Paul. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. He lobs it up. Poked loose. And stolen by Ayton. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Lowry passes to Hero. For 3. Lowry can't get it to go. Suns trail by 7. To the paint. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Crowder. Paul looking around. This one for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul. Playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
And he nails the 3rd. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. As a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Outside Crowder. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And stolen by Ayton. Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Butler with the steal. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lowry passes to Hero. Back to Lowry. Butler on the way. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Five to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Shamet kicks to Nader. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat leading by 6. To the wing on the left. A 3-ball. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Now here's Johnson. And there's the pass to Nader. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Over Oladipo. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 9. Johnson surveying the floor. Stolen away. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. A wide open look here. Lowry nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, it's
9.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
21.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. And here are the Heat now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. And finished off by Oladipo.
the speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
And here is Shamet. Drives to the hoop. Dedmon with the block. 3-on-3. Morris kicks to Oladipo. Puts the move on. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Back to Payne. Passes to Shamet. That three off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He had a nice open look right there. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. And boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Here's Shamet. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nader. On the 3 off target. The Heat leading by 16. Strus passes to Robinson. Here's Strus. Oladipo left side. Inside. Lets it go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon.
And so he makes both from the line. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nader the pass to McGee. Out to the right wing. Nader kicks to Payne. Clock at 6. Down low. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Oladipo against McGee. Here's Dedmon. Here's Strus. And again, it's the Heat missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Shamet. With the drive. Here's McGee. The second chance effort. Dedmon with the block. Outside Robinson. Here's Strus. Miami no good on that time either. Suns trail by 18. Payne passes to Nader. Now Shamet, guarded by Robinson. And he drives in, and that one's good. Shamet. 1:02 left here in the third quarter. Now Oladipo. He has 7. And the pass to Robinson. Drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Payne kicks to Shamet. To the inside, McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Oladipo. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Paul with the ball. Booker finds Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Here's Paul. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's Miami feeling good about their 17-point lead heading in.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton.
Suns foul. DeAndre Ayton. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
Now, here's Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. Nice move. That's tipped. The shot by Butler, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 18. Bridges, right side. Paul for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shots good from Butler.
Well, it's a big-time bonus when Jimmy Butler is connecting from deep. If that's working, forget about it, defense.
Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now Hero. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up from the corner. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Booker with it. Now defended by Adebayo. A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, that's a case where big enough to absorb the contact, steady enough to finish through it. Booker is the real deal.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Hands it from downtown.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Ball left side. Bridges outside. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo.
That's his third.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Paul for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Hero passes to Tucker. Back to Hero. Jacks up a 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Suns trail by 19.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Ayton in the corner. Paul outside. Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. It's good from long range.
3-point field goal.
But there is never hesitation with Kyle Lowry on the catch. This guy understands he's got the right instincts and the right mechanics.
Now here's Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And 9 for 9. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Hero.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. We really got to give it up here for the Heat.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Jimmy Butler.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Now here's Booker following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Booker looking around. Outside Crowder. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Hero. Bridges with it. Butler covering. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Hero. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They came, David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
All right, BA. Well,
he's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Lowry. Here's Oladipo. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Here's Adebayo. Out to Oladipo. From outside the arc. Lowry, no good. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Fires for three. And another miss by Utah.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside for Butler. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Outside Mitchell. Launches a three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Lowry.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Butler outside. And he gets the bucket. Oladipo's got his second bucket on the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Butler. Over Bogdanovic. They grab their own miss.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Tucker brings a double team. Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovic. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Takes a three. Stolen by Conley. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And here they come. Adebayo with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And Adebayo slams it in.
Gotta reward the big man for running the floor. Bam Adebayo takes all opportunities in transition.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
50 seconds left in the first. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Mitchell. back at 6. 18 feet out. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Oladipo off the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got 6.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Conley finds Mitchell. The 3-ball connects from downtown. 12 points for him, and a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest, you're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Outside Conley. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And the 3 off target. The Heat with the lead. And Adebayo slams it in.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. They get it back. The kick out to Conley. Takes it inside. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, no good.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Gobert's got his first basket. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Second team foul.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Launches it.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Tucker. No good on the triple.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Conley goes in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. 1:24 left in the first half of this one. Here he goes. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
A line change here for Miami. Utah trailing here. Here's Oni. The kick out to Ingles. Pass to Oni. Clarkson with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good. 59 seconds left in the first half. Hero outside. And he converts the layup. And the Heat lead by 4.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Clarkson against Hero. Here's Gay. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. The Heat have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Robinson. Stolen by Ingles. And Clarkson, here we go. Pass to Gay. Oh, Morris with a steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Robinson with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front, up 2. And we'll be right. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. 3 on the clock. Such a wide open look. Robinson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Oni. With the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
For 3, Robinson. And no good. And Utah will come the other way. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Whiteside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Hero's got 5 now.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Hero against Clarkson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
And here's Hero. He's got 5. Left side Robinson. Stolen by Whiteside. Pass to Ingles. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Oni on the take, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Outside Robinson. And that one drops. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Drives to the hoop. Another shot. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Whiteside. It's picked off. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And there's Hero on the assist from Morris. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Here's Honey. Robinson defending. Whiteside down low. Open on Dedmon. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Strus. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Clarkson with the ball. Hero picks him up. Here's Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Hero on the wing. The shot, no good. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Pass to Clarkson. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Heat. Now here's Hero. Robinson in the post. Kicks it to Hero. Count it. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Ingles finds Whiteside. Back to Ingles. There's a screen by Whiteside. From deep. Ingles, no good. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Morris. And the layup falls. And the Heat lead by 8.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Clarkson for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target, and we've reached the end of the third. It's the Heat. They're up by 8, and we're coming right back.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Bogdanovich, soft touch off the glass.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
And it's Lowry penetrating. It's blocked by Gobert. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Lowry, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Pass to Tucker, left side Butler. It in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Conley passes to Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Butler against Conley. And the shot's good. And the Heat lead by 12.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from 11. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the right side. Left side Tucker. He can't get it to go. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker.
You're setting the team back when you fail to take care of the ball. That's his 5th turnover.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Lowry to pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. There's the triple. Oladipo finds Lowry to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And he can't bank that one in. For the Jazz, this one not looking good. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Oladipo on the wing. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Back to Tucker. Plenty of space. And he drops that one in.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Lowry against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And Tucker pulls it down.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
Both free throws good from Lowry. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Conley. The Jazz with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Bam Adebayo.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Here's Adebayo. Good work there as it goes.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Pass to Oladipo. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now Lowry. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's
forward position. And Brent, in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody get ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Conley against Paul. The pass to O'Neal. Utah gets it back. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Takes it out to Booker. Paul outside. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Paul's got the opening basket of the game for the Suns.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for three as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Now here's Conley, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Cracks in the tray.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Bridges. And there's the drive. Crowder with it. Outguarded by Bogdanovich. A shot by Paul. No good. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
In the corner, it's Bridges.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here is Paul, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Paul kicks to Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Conley against Paul. Count that one.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Paul surveying the floor. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
5 on the clock. Here's Paul. Off the inbound, no good. Jazz leading by 4. Bridges with the steal. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Suns trail by 4. Here's Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Bridges. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
So he gets them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Crowder. No points in the game yet for him. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Ayton. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell wide open. And they recover it. And a miss there on the triple. Over to the wing. The kick out to Crowder. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead.
Your Jazz Dancers. Your Jazz Dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Gobert. Mitchell left side. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovic. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 4-point game. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Bridges finds Crowder. Back to Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Now here's Paul. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
All up top, over by Conley. Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz leading by 6. And here is Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. And he drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That's a 2 from Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Here he goes. Things in the air.
That's just good defense. It's Crowder in the right spot.
Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Utah leading by 6. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. And it's really elevated the other guys.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Gay with it, out guarded by Crowder. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Gay. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 4. Here's Nader. Payne at the elbow. Passes it to Nader. Here's the 3. And it's Oni with the rebound. The Jazz shooting 43% from the floor. On the wing, Ingles. Hits it from 3-point range. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McGee's shot is off. Here's Oni. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good on the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 9. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Nader. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Utah Jazz. All right, David, thank you. And
the Suns, 14.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Shamet, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Clarkson with the drive. Oni with the bucket. Oni's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Jazz.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Nader. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Clarkson outside. Driving to the basket.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Johnson up top. McGee is screen on Gay. Lets it fly. The shot by Nader, no good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Drives to the hoop. Nader's shot's good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Oni passes to Clarkson. Rebounded by McGee. Suns trail by 9. Down low. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got 4 points this quarter.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Oni to the paint. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Pass to Oni. Clarkson against McGee, and it's in there. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Now, here's Shamet. Pass to Nader from downtown. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Dishes it to Whiteside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Rebound by the Suns. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Johnson kicks to Payne. The pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Johnson can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 9. Clarkson outside. And it's Ingles off the drop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Get back for your Jazz dancers. All right, fans, that was the Jazz
50 seconds left in the third.
Make some noise, Rolling fans.
Mitchell against Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
That one on 8.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Suns trail by 11. Paul outside. Passes it to Booker. 30 seconds left to play in the third. The rebound by Mitchell. Jazz have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for Utah. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Kicks the ball. Over Conley. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points.
Your Jazz dancers.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Knocking foul called on Boya. Bogdanovich. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges against O'Neal. Bridges outside. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Frames the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. Conley up top, defended by Paul. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Jazz lead by 13. Paul with the ball. Pass to Booker. And here is Ayton. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder from outside the arc. Utah with the rebound. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Conley kicks to Gobert. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. 3-pointer. And Donovan Mitchell hit from deep. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Booker looking around. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from 3-point land.
3 points.
Uh-oh. They might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. The pass to Mitchell. The 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Crowder. Now Paul. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Jazz leading by 14. And here's Conley outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now here's Booker. He takes it in. Basket counts.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
To the wing right side. Outside Conley. Off target with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Another miss by Conley. Suns trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Bogdanovich. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. He can't get that one to fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Crowder pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the wide open shot from Paul buries the long-range jumper.
Well, just such great form. Chris Paul so very efficient from that spot on the floor.
Mitchell is doubled. Pass to Conley. Mitchell outside. Shoots the three. No good that time. Booker outside. Bridges inside the three-point line. No good there. And so it's Utah. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll